Hey everyone, so today we're shooting night photos but a bit differently. This time we're going to compare the phone's preview to the photo that it takes. In other words, we're going to see how bright the phone can make the photo after processing it. This basically evaluates how good the night mode on the phone is, and it's going to be very challenging because we got some really dark scenes around us, and yes, we will be using a tripod. Let's get right into the show. Right. So I apologize for the background noise. There is a college party going on behind me. Anyways, let's get on with the shooting. So phone goes from 2 seconds to 13 seconds. If you look down at this yellow message right here, 13 seconds. Let's go. So look at this photo, look at the preview, and then remember this, and I'll show you the actual photo after the processing, and you'll notice a considerable difference. Let's take a look. 3 2 remember this. 3 2 1. Look at the difference. You have better HDR, and it's crisp and sharp. Even though this is, I can barely see, this area right here, this coat over here, I can barely see that. I can't even see that with my eyes, and it's really nice and sharp. The tree is super sharp. Basically, the whole photo is nice and sharp, and that's really difficult to pull off. And this photo is doing a really good job of that. Let's go somewhere else. Let's try another shot. So, oh my god, this I can barely see what this phone is seeing right now. This is incredible. This still blows me away. Let's see. It says 12 seconds. Okay, go. Oh, what have I done? Wait. Okay, go. Right. So remember what you're looking at right now. We're going to compare this to the actual photo after processing. 3, 2, 1, and let's see. Wow, it's super sharp even though it's really dark in these areas, and the trees are also very sharp. This is amazing photography. This phone is really, Vivo has really done a good job with the night photo algorithms and how they are processing the trees and the dark areas. And the HDR is really aggressive even at night. The HDR has a good nightlife, you could say, unlike me. Anyway, so you have a new shot over here. Now there are not many stars in the sky. I would do astrophotography for you guys, but there are not many stars tonight. So yeah, 9 seconds. Let's go. Look at the right of the image, and it's quite dark. Remember how dark it is? Keep looking there, and then I'll show you the image after processing. Wow, it's actually quite a bit more visible. Yes, this is. You can see some artifacts though. You can see a difference in the color of the sky and the color of the sky near the leaves. That's just the HDR, I would say. There are some shadows that don't get exposed, but I think it's not about turning night into day. You can do that on this phone. You can really brighten up the shot. Let me show you what I mean. If I increase the exposure, oh, what have I done? If I increase the exposure like this, then the photo will look straight, like it'll look like it was taken in the daytime basically. Watch this. Because the ISO is higher, you're getting a lot more light into that sensor. And look at the difference between and this looks like it was taken at night. This looks like it was taken maybe during the daytime with the thunderstorm coming. Anyways, back to night photography. I really like this scene right here. If you point the camera upward, the phone upwards, camera at this point, you can see the leaves at the top. They're barely visible. Let's snap the photo. 14 seconds. For some reason, the longer it takes to snap the photo, the happier I feel because it's taking in a lot more light. Let us take a look. Remember how it looks. Look at the top. You can barely see the leaves. Now let's click on the actual photo it taken, and you can see all the leaves. This is the magic of Vivo's night photo processing algorithms that I have experience with. Wow, you can see literally everything. This is really, some people might see this as too artificial looking. Personally, I'm okay with that, but I can totally see people going for the iPhone's more natural look. Anyway, let's go somewhere else and try this out. This is a nice little spot in the grass here where you could have a picnic. That right there, that's the library. Now let's snap a photo. Let's snap a photo. Three, two, one. This is going to take 2 seconds, 9 seconds. Three, two, one, go. This is what Vivo markets as extreme night mode. I'm going to believe that term because this really is a good night mode. Let's check out the actual photo. Look here. You can see the trees right here. They're barely visible. Now let's actually go to the photo and see what it's done. Wow. You can see everything. It's crisp, it's sharp, it's just beautiful. Look at this. You can see the library glass. You can see the color in it. You can see the color in the grass. The HDR is also doing a good job, as I mentioned earlier. Let's go somewhere. Let's take another angle. Right, so this is challenging for the phone because it's so dark here. I can barely see what the phone is seeing with my own eyes. Now, it'll take about 11 seconds. It says extreme night here. Before it did not say that, and I'm expecting this to make a difference. Notice that the tree over here, this tree, it's barely visible. The leaves are barely visible. And here too, the leaves are barely visible. So let's snap the photo and see the magic that the phone seems to be doing. Now, I know I say magic. I'm not some marketing person for Vivo or anything. This is just my words. This is coming straight from me. I'm not sponsored by Vivo or in any way. Um, wow. So you can see the leaves in the tree. They're nice and clear. Moving here, you can see the leaves here as well. Very nice and clear. The grass is also very clear. Same as before. We can just take for granted that the photo is going to look good because it just gets all the detail out even though there's very low light. Look at the scene in reality. Now let's go somewhere else. Right. Okay, this is a nice place. This is a nice photo. Let's see. 15 seconds. Notice it does not say extreme night mode down here. It just says 15 seconds. I'm not sure why that's the case, but let's go. Now, I know the music playing in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. Some of it's good, some of it's kind of like okay. There's a little bit of a party going on there. Um, Now, often there are stars in the sky every night. For some reason, tonight and yesterday night there were no stars, but if there were, I would show you. So, as you can see, I want you to go back, look at this, look at here, look at this. There's no visible ground over here, there's a lot of dark areas in the photo, and just compare this to this. You can see it's a little bit more visible, the bricks. You can see that the trees, though there are some dark spots, everything is sharp and clear. It's crystal clear. And often when I share my photos night or day to my friends, they tell me, dude, your photos are really sharp. And that's because the people at Vivo have spent a lot of time coding this thing. I think they've done a wonderful job. Anyways, let's point the phone up here and see what it can do. Oh my goodness, this is a challenge. It's dark. 10 seconds, huh? Okay, let's see what it can do. um So this is basically the OAT, Open Air Theater, at my campus, and it's a wonderful place at night. It really is, as you can probably see. I mean, the nature is crazy. Oh wow! So you can see that there is some artifacts. There are some artifacts in the sky. Like you can see that the HDR is definitely changing the color of the sky quite a bit. Look at this region right here, but everything is sharp and clear, and the light is not overexposed. This light right here, it's a clear photo, and I am happy with it. This is Instagrammable if you're into nature or something. And when stars come out, I can't wait to show you guys what this thing can do. It's ridiculous. Anyways, let's take another one just for good luck. In fact, you know what, let's do something crazy. I'm going to increase the exposure to its maximum setting, and we're going to compare this to what the phone can see. Now, bear in mind, in reality, with my eyes, I can barely see anything. This is what the phone is seeing. It's brighter than what I can see with my eyes, and this is the picture we just took. You could fool someone into thinking this is during the daytime, like during the dawn or during dusk. Look at this. It's ridiculous how clear the photo is. Some people are into this night into day look. I'm more into the night look that makes the photo look like it was taken at night, but still keep everything nice and clear, but not too bright. Vivo gives you that choice. You can choose whether you want bright photos or not bright photos. And in addition to this, you can even adjust the saturation of an image. If you go to photo, you can actually not just the brightness and the exposure, you can also change the saturation of the image, like so. So if you want that nice poppy look, you can do that. You can get that. But you can also reduce the brightness, reduce the saturation of the image. And you can get a nice monotonous image without having to edit it in post. I really like that Vivo has added this feature. I could not be happier. Android 13, thank you so much. Anyways, I think it's time to draw to a close. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below if you have any suggestions. Really get some sleep. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. It's a weekend, that's why I'm filming this video. It's late at night. Thanks for watching.